is hot as feast knows, and I know I look crazy right now, and I don't care because it's hot. I'm tired. I'm frustrated. I am just, Lord Jesus. Days like this, I be sick of it. Like today was another travel day, and it's only noon, and I'm already like tired, done for the day. I want to call off work, even though I have like 5 hours until I have to clock in. But I just don't even feel like dealing with anything today. Lord Jesus. I've been having a rough past few weeks, honestly. Like last week was Hell Week. Well, the week before that was Sad Week. So Sad Week is the week before Hell Week. And if you know, well, probably don't know. But Hell Week is when I'm really like, Hell Week is the week of my cycle. So Sad Week, the week before, is where I'm just really freaking sad for no reason. My hormones just be going crazy. So Sad Week, I actually enjoy because I don't usually feel sadness like that. So on Sad Week, I let myself be sad, and I think of the saddest thing that I can think of, and I just sit there and wallow in my sadness, and it's lovely. Then comes Hell Week, which is hell because, well, I used to have really bad cramps, but I don't cramp anymore, thank God. But it's still Hell Week because just everything that I'm going through, and like I hate blood. So it's still hell because I know what my body is going through, and I just feel it, and I hate it so much. Like that whole week, I don't do anything but rest. I rest. Especially the first 2 days, I don't do anything. I don't go anywhere. I sleep most of the day. And yeah, that's how I get through it, by sleeping. Yeah, so that's usually Hell Week for me, which is like the same every month. Cool. But this Hell Week was especially hellish because I was in Malaga, which was a nice city. Had a good time there. But yeah, when I got there, so I booked my Airbnb, and then usually when I book an Airbnb, I look at the reviews, I look at the pictures, and if those are good, then I book it. So that's the same thing I did this time around. I get to Malaga, and in the taxi, you know, I'm looking around, I'm all excited because I'm in a new city and everything looks cool and stuff. And as we're going along, I start to notice that the scenery is changing. Like, okay, granted, most of the buildings in Malaga are like older buildings because it's an older city. Like Spain is an old country, so obviously the buildings are a little bit older. But these are looking really run down. And then I'm starting to see graffiti, and not the nice graffiti, you know, that's like artistic and stuff. This is just that, you know, sloppy handwriting, just like not nice looking graffiti. Like when you see it, you just be like, what, where am I? I'm just like, what is this? This can't be where I'm going. I'm like, surely, you know, we gotta pass through here, and then where I'm going is gonna be nice or whatever. And no, no, I think I was like in the thick of it. And so my taxi driver, he dropped me off on the corner. He get in the car, he skedaddled. He don't say nothing. Well, he said, you know, goodbye, whatever. And he skedaddled because he probably already knew what was up. But I didn't know. So he dropped me on the corner, and I'm just looking around like, this is my, okay. Like, so anyway, I make it to the Airbnb, I check in. Everything's nice, like the pictures, exactly like the pictures, you know, the view is nice, all that. so it's fine. But I still was like kind of unsure about the neighborhood, so I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, I didn't see anything in the reviews about the neighborhood, and so I go back to the reviews, and sure enough, I didn't see anything. Someone told me to see if the Airbnb host had any other listings, so I looked, and she did, and so I'm like, okay, and I'm seeing the place I was staying, I'm seeing that same listing like multiple times, and like other listings in the area that she had, and I'm like, that's really weird. And I'm looking at the reviews, and like a lot of the listings that she had were closed. She had like 80 something listings, and like a lot of them were closed. And then so yeah, I'm looking at the other reviews like for the same place, and then also for like other listings that were in the same neighborhood, and they're like talking about the neighborhood and how it's bad, and it's like the worst neighborhood in Malaga, and like just all these bad reviews about the neighborhood. And then like the Airbnb host was like going back and forth with people like, oh, the neighborhood's not bad, you're just xenophobic or whatever. And I guess it's a lot of immigrants in that neighborhood, so maybe that's why people was, but I don't think they were saying that because of the people in the neighborhood, because even I was like, girl, what is this? It's like the projects. And don't get me wrong, I have been in some seedy neighborhoods before. Like, I've been in the hood, but it's one thing being in a hood in a place where I know the language, and being in the hood in a place where I don't, and I'm really like a foreigner, and I don't know what type of time these people on. So I was a little shaken up, but then I was like, you know what, maybe it's not that bad, because I did notice that a lot of the people that were commenting, no offense, but they were like European, like white people. And that's not to say anything about white people, that's just to say, sometimes white people be a little scary when it comes to, being in certain neighborhoods. But I was like, I mind my business. I don't be walking around looking flashy or nothing, so that should be fine, right? And I was fine. I walked around the neighborhood, I felt safe. And yeah, it was cool. It was quiet. Was it quiet? No, it was not. It was not quiet at night, because them people be partying all night. Like, when I say all night, it was a Tuesday night, and these people were outside with their kids and dogs, partying, singing, dancing, everything. I was just like, oh my dear. But yeah. So anyway, I get there, and I had used this hand soap that the host had in the bathroom, and after I used it, my hand started itching, and I'm like, what in the world? Now, I've never had any allergies to any like skincare products or nothing like that, so I'm like, what in the world is this? And I'm starting to wonder if it was even hand soap. I don't know. But I used it, my hand started itching. The next day, my hand was completely swollen and red and itchy, and just, I was like, what in the world is going on? And I was thinking, like, did I get bit by a spider or something? But I didn't see any bite marks, so I'm like, okay, definitely ain't that. But it was really swollen, it was really red. I had like a few bumps. Oh, I'm thinking it was like contact dermatitis or something. I don't know, but I was dealing with that for like 3-4 days. And then on top of that, I went to, I think I showed it, I went to this like glass museum, and it was like a whole bunch of plants everywhere. That's another reason why I will not be having plants in my home, because they attract bugs, mosquitoes, and stuff. Oh my dear. So yeah, I went there, got ate up by a ton of mosquitoes. Like, I didn't even see them things. I felt them biting me. I saw my skin reddening. That was pretty much my entire time, being in Malaga, like just getting eaten up by mosquitoes. Yeah, the place I stayed did not have AC, so I had the window open at night, and I just got eaten up so bad. And it just like, it was freaking horrible. I was so ready to leave. But the reason why I was there, well, for as long as I was there for a week, and I was waiting on a package to get to me. This was like 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago. I had it shipped to me. Originally, I had it shipped to. Well, I was going to have it shipped to the post office in Malaga, but they had funny hours and then they weren't open on the weekends. So I was like, I'll just pick it up from a service point. So I had it redirected to a service point, but it wasn't even in Spain yet. I don't think it hadn't even gone through customs or nothing like that. So yeah, I was in Malaga. I was thinking it'll be here last week, and yeah, that didn't happen. Mind you, all this is happening during my already hell week, so it's like extra hellish, okay? So yeah, then my package is like held up in customs or whatever. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna have to get this rerouted to Jerez because I was going to be in Jerez, and so yeah, I got to reroute it to Jerez. I moved into another Airbnb. I was so happy because it had AC, but it also didn't have any windows, and like there was like, for some reason, above the door it was just open, and so I wish I would have gotten a picture or something of it, but it was open, and so bugs would just be flying in there, like mosquitoes and moths and stuff would just be flying in, and I would just be battling mosquitoes and battling moths every single day. Like, it was, whew. And I say I'm tired, I've been fighting all my life. Oh my gosh. Like, when I say I'm tired, I'm tired. So yeah, anyway, I was battling mosquitoes again. Luckily I didn't get bit this time, but I had got like some citronella because I was like, this is ridiculous. So I'm still waiting on a package. The package is still in customs, but they were like, oh, okay, it's expected to clear, and they told me how much I was supposed to pay for the duty or whatever, the duty fee. I think originally they quoted me like $300, and I was like, oh my gosh, but whatever, I gotta pay it. So I was gonna pay the money, but they were like, it was still in customs and it was on hold and all this stuff. I was just waiting. I'm waiting. It's been like 3 weeks at this point. And so, yeah, so I had my package rerouted to Jerez because I'm thinking, okay, it's definitely gonna be here last week, whatever. We're going into a new week. And it's still not here. So it finally cleared customs. I only had to pay like $180, so I was happy about that. But it finally cleared customs, and they put it out for delivery, but they had the old address for Malaga, and then they were like, oh snap, and so they rerouted it back to Sevilla, and they were like, oh, we can deliver it to the DHL point somewhere, some city I've never heard of, but it's in the same region, but it's far away and I don't know how to get there. I'm like, absolutely not, you can just deliver it here, please. And I haven't heard anything back, so who knows how long that's gonna take. Hope I hear something soon because I just need my stuff. Like, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm in Jerez for another week because I'm like, I don't want to have it rerouted anywhere else because it's just been such a hassle getting my stuff. And I just really tired of traveling. Like, today I had to move again because that place was booked that I was staying at last time, and honestly I was kind of happy about it because, again, I was tired of fighting them daggone mosquitoes, and it was just whatever. So I get to this new place. I did not know it was so many daggone stairs. Like, I really went up like six bags. I went up like 6 flights of stairs just to get to the apartment, and I'm tired. I got these bags are freaking heavy. I'm gonna have to empty these bags. I want to throw all this stuff away anyway. I ended up walking here from the other Airbnb. It was like 10 minutes away, so it wasn't a bad walk. Well, it wouldn't have been a bad walk if I didn't have luggage with me and it wasn't cobblestone streets and it wasn't blazing hot outside, but I made it. I tried to call a taxi, but taxis here are really unreliable. So that didn't work out. But yeah, I am tired. I'm tired. So tired. I'm tired of traveling. At this point, I love Spain. Like, I love Spain, but I'm tired of Spain. Last week was supposed to be my week of rest, and I did not. I was like, I rested. I got sleep, but I didn't feel well rested. Like, I was still really tired and just like I would wake up and still be tired, and that's not usually like me. Like, I go to sleep, I sleep for my 8 hours, and I wake up and I'm like up and I'm ready to go. I'm good, but I think all of this is just really wearing me down. Oh, my neck. Okay. Yeah, I think all of this is just really wearing me down, and I'm getting tired. Like, I'm just like, when does it end? Like, I don't see how people do this, like, just travel full time, because I'm not about this life. I really am not. And the only reason I'm doing any of this is because this is the path that God has led me on for the past year. Sorry, the blind just started shaking for some reason. That was really weird. But the only reason that I've been doing all this is because this is the path that God has had me on. Like, you know, I follow everything that He tells me to do. So I'm just like, bro, I'm just so tired. And, you know, it would be so easy for me to just book a flight back to the States and, you know, get an apartment somewhere and just chill, which honestly sometimes is what I want to do. But then I'm like, I'd be comfortable with what I be doing what God wants me to do. Yeah, I really do not feel like going to the store, but if I don't go today, I'm not gonna go. And I'm just like not looking forward to coming back and coming up these stairs. Like, there's legit like 6 flights of stairs. And like the Airbnb host, she really like helped me with my bags. And I was like, and this lady, she gotta be like 80 years old. She helped me with my bags. I was like, girl, like, she in more shape than me. I really need to get it together. But these people be used to stairs and stuff. Like, I ain't never had to, you know, go up no several flights of stairs. So, you know, and anywhere I did live that was like multiple flights, there was an elevator. So, yeah. But yeah, that was my hell week. Well, hell weeks.